it's Kimberly and welcome back to my channel. So today I did a look inspired from the God is a Woman music video by Ariana Grande, and this is what I came up with. I did this look previously and I got a request from a friend to actually make a video of it, and so I decided that I was going to recreate the look for you guys today. And you know, I've got purple going on all over the place. If you guys want to see how I created this look, then keep on watching. So I already went ahead and did my eyebrows and I primed my lids, so that's what all the lightness on my eyelid is. So for this look today, I'm going to be using the Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar palette and taking a fluffy brush to set my eyes. I'm going to be using the Coconut Cream shade that's right here. There is a ton of thunder going on outside. I'm a little scared of thunder, but it's okay. Woo. I really like how I blended the concealer because I used concealer to set my eyes this time around. I don't normally do that. I normally like using you know, like a traditional eyelid primer. But I wanted to clean up my eyebrows and I didn't want to add another product onto it because it's too much for me right now. I normally never like talking through my videos, but I feel like this is how people get to know me on my channel, so that's what I'm doing. I don't really know what to say though. When it's raining, I honestly swear that's when all the crazy people come out. Taking that same brush, I'm going to dip into Mousse, which is like this cool tone, like very light brown in the palette. So in the picture, it kind of looks like she has a sexy, like sultry cat eye type of brown going on in her lids. I mean, so that's what I'm doing. I am just trying to attempt that and like build it up a bit. So I'm not going straight forward with the dark brown, but I'm, you know, starting in light and then building it up to the dark brown. It's very light the way that it's coming out, and that's what I really want. I don't want it to come off as like super dark right away. I really want to build up that color to make it look as natural as possible. And I kind of created that, like, I don't know, cat or like V shaped in the outer corner. And at this point I'm just kind of following my natural eye shape. Next, taking a crease brush, which is more defined, I'm going to be dipping into Puddin', which is right here, very lightly by the way. And I'm just going to be concentrating this color on the crease. I'm also making sure I blend because I don't want any harsh lines, and neither do you. Now taking like excess product, or maybe you want to dip back in but like tap off the excess, you just kind of want to go like this, so that this part isn't light like this part. Explaining stuff. Look at me. So I've been currently watching The Fosters, super random, super off topic, but I used to watch The Fosters when I was in high school, and I haven't been in high school for like almost 3 years now, so it's been a while, it's been a hot minute. So at some point I just stopped watching it, and I've recently just gotten back into it and I binge watched the whole entire season, and I made it to the part where they didn't have the full, I think is it the 5th season? I'm pretty sure they didn't have the full 5th season on Netflix, and so I was stuck on that one prom episode, I believe. Maybe it wasn't, I'm not quite sure. Yeah, it was the prom episode, and they recently just added more episodes up and I've been watching it. I am making the outer corner a little bit darker. So one thing I did notice in like the actual picture from the video was that she had like a very light gold on her eyes, and at first I didn't really know how to go about this because I knew I wanted it to be pretty reflective, but I didn't want it to be so reflective to the point where it was completely like too obvious. So I originally wanted to go with my ColourPop like, you know, like the little I don't really know which specific one, but I just wanted to go with one that kind of made a glittery look. And so I was like, no, let me not do that. And I opted for using this palette. So that's why I'm only using one palette, because if you wanted to recreate this look, you can just using this palette. And I don't know, that's what I did. So you're take caramel, which to me, comparing it to the gold that she had in the picture, was spot on. Okay, I just take a little bit on my finger and I put it right in the middle, like right here. Like, you just want it, you don't even want it to be that dramatic. So that right there is perfect. So next I'm gonna go on with face, and I'm just using my Ideal Flawless BB cream from Avon, and this is basically like gone. It's a BB cream, so I don't need a lot of product, and it is pretty like minimal coverage. So, you know, compared to every other foundation I have, I can kind of make this work with my tan. Oh, and I normally use a beauty blender, but I really like the way the brush applies the BB cream. Next, I'm taking this MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in the shade NC35 and just applying that underneath my eyes. Love it how I move you. And now I'm just blending it out with the beauty blender. Now I'm taking my Laura Mercier powder in translucent. My Laura Mercier translucent powder. I'm just literally putting this everywhere. I can't even like deny this at this point. For contour, I'm using this shade right here. I burped a little. Wow, that's strong. I'm gonna contour some more, and this time I'm using the Benefit Hoola bronzer, and I'm just taking the stippling brush, just dipping in there really lightly. Not really, but I tapped off the excess to make it look like I went in there lightly, because your girl just took a whole like swirl. And this is gonna make me as tan as Ariana. I'm also using this to wipe away off the to wipe away all the bake. To wipe off the bake. That's what I initially wanted to say. And this just like makes it look so much better. I don't know about you, but I look decent now. What? Guys, the sun literally came out of nowhere. Oh my god, is it golden out? So Ari has a button nose. I'm actually really not trying to have her nose. Do you see this? It's like it goes from like super light to super dark. I'm not okay with this lighting. But anyways, just to make my nose not look like I just carved it from stone, I'm just gonna blend it out. Now it's time for the scariest part of this video, which is that like lavender line she's got going across her crease. This is the Lime Crime liquid lipstick in the shade Moonstone. I'm pretty sure you can't see that, but anyways, so I'm just gonna take some on the back of my hand. Oh, and I'm taking this nail art brush, but I don't use it for nail art. I use it for makeup, like for like purposes like now. So I'm going to use this brush. It's super thin, and I'm just gonna, you know, yeah. I'm going to do a winged eyeliner. It's going to be done by using the Maybelline New York Master Precise black eyeliner, and this one's a felt tip eyeliner. So for highlight, I'm using the ABH Nicole Guerrero palette. You can't really see it, but yeah. This has gone through some things, okay? But I'm going to be taking Forever Young. Yeah, I know, but I'm going to be taking Forever Young in this like big, like poofy, like I don't even know, tapered like brush. Now taking, I know she's kind of going through a lot right now where people are boycotting her products, but I really do need this shade, so I'm using the Kat Von D Alchemist Holographic palette. Wow, I can't even really see. There you go. It just looked like a white triangle. I'm using the shade Amethyst, which is the ultraviolet one, and putting that in the inner corners. And you want to wet the brush when you do this. Now using that tapered crease brush, I'm going to dip into Puddin' again and Mousse, blending those two together, and I'm just applying that to the lower lash line. For lashes, I'm using the CoverGirl Star Wars, the Super Sizer mascara. But next, I'm going to be using, like for lips, I'm going to be using the same thing we used for the eyes. So it's the Lime Crime liquid lipstick in the shade Moonstone. Okay, so first, this lipstick is obviously a little bit too light for me right now. So what I'm going to do is darken it up a little bit with Dope from the Pastel Goth palette, which is also a Kat Von D brand item product, but we're just gonna ignore that right now. The blue, which is called Doom from this palette, and applying that to this top part of my mouth, of my lip. And I'm just gonna blend the purple into it. Like that. Next, it's time for the face. This is going to be fun. Oh, I went ahead and braided my hair, so it kind of looks like her. So I'm going to take more of the lipstick, just wasting product. Took a whole glob, guys, a whole glob of lipstick. I'm going to take this like foundation brush from BH Cosmetics, just take a little bit of that and literally slap it on my face. Sorry, it was a lot more than that. Like that. Like that. And you really do want to look at the picture for reference. Don't do it off the top of your head. I kind of have no choice right now, but I did do this before, so I'm kind of just basing it off of what I did last time. I'm also mixing this, it's this color right there, but it's this lipstick from Maybelline in Hot Plum, mixing that onto the back of my hand like that. And I'm also going to take a white face paint to mix that all together. Like that. And I also have this purple lip gloss from Urban Decay. It's a very dark purple lip gloss. So that's gonna help darken this a lot. And I'm applying that to my face. And with a smaller brush, you do want to go in with other colors like blue. So I low-key had to rush the ending of this video, but I hope you still enjoyed it. Please make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!